Marvel Studios' latest release, Daredevil, Born Again, has struggled to gain traction among viewers, with the show's viewership numbers proving to be far below expectations. Despite being one of the most anticipated returns for the MCU, Daredevil, Born Again has not only underperformed compared to other recent Marvel shows but has actually been outpaced by the less prominent Echo and Secret Invasion. Initial reports indicate that the show garnered only 7.5 million views in its first 5 days, a number that barely surpassed Agatha, Coven of Chaos, itself considered a low point in terms of Marvel's Disney Plus success. While Daredevil, Born Again did drop 2 episodes in its first week, many had expected the show to make a stronger impact, especially given its legacy character, Matt Murdock, played once again by Charlie Cox. Instead, the show's viewership numbers have been weak, with Daredevil even trailing behind Echo, a series that was largely critiqued for its lackluster plot and pacing. This raises significant questions about Marvel's ability to capture the same level of engagement on Disney Plus as it does with its theatrical releases. Several factors appear to be contributing to this decline in viewership. First, Marvel Studios has overexposed its audience with multiple Disney Plus series in recent years, many of which, like Secret Invasion and Agatha, have been met with mixed reviews. Fans are growing weary of the endless stream of content, especially when many of these series fail to deliver on their promises. Moreover, the recent shift in character dynamics and the sidelining of key figures from the original Daredevil series, such as the death of Foggy Nelson and the sidelining of Karen Page in favor of new characters, has alienated longtime fans who are passionate about the show's original tone and character development. Another issue lies in the portrayal of villains. Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin, one of Marvel's most formidable antagonists, has been overshadowed by an unexpected plot twist, with his wife seemingly taking center stage. This decision has left many viewers feeling disconnected from the core conflict they expected to see in Daredevil, Born Again. While it's still early in the series, the question remains, can Daredevil, Born Again recover from this weak start? Given the current trajectory, it seems unlikely. Without strong character arcs, meaningful engagement with the audience, and more compelling storytelling, Daredevil, Born Again may not bounce back from its disappointing debut. The larger concern is that this could signal a larger trend of diminishing returns for Marvel on Disney Plus, a platform that has seen a steady decline in the effectiveness of its streaming strategy. Ultimately, while Daredevil, Born Again had the potential to capitalize on the MCU's street-level storytelling, the show has yet to resonate with its audience. As the show progresses, Marvel Studios will need to seriously reconsider its approach if it hopes to reignite the excitement that once made Daredevil a fan favorite. Until then, the MCU's foray into streaming continues to face a tough uphill battle. The standout episode of Daredevil, Born Again offers a glimpse of what the series could have been if it had stuck with its original vision rather than being plagued by a series of convoluted edits and scrapped material. While the majority of the middle portion of the season seemed disjointed due to poorly executed rewrites, this episode presented a level of cohesion and intensity that had been sorely lacking until now. The episode starts strong, bringing back Bullseye, a character whose return ignited some of the best moments of the season, particularly the opening fight scene. Bullseye's audacity, escaping prison by shooting his own extracted tooth into the eye of a guard, immediately sets the tone for the night's events. His chaotic energy builds throughout the episode, culminating in a tense confrontation aimed directly at Kingpin. This is where the show finally delivers on the promise of Daredevil at its best. Wilson Fisk is fully unleashed. Donning his iconic white suit, he assumes the role of New York's mayor, leveraging his political power to manipulate the city's most influential figures. His blackmailing antics, threatening to out a vigilante and kidnapping the husband of another, demonstrate the raw, unfiltered menace that fans had long hoped to see from Fisk. This is the Kingpin we've been waiting for, ruthless, unbound by political red tape, and determined to seize control through his own criminal means. The episode features a whirlwind of tension, balancing interactions between Matt Murdock, Heather, Fisk, and Vanessa, culminating in a shocking revelation: Vanessa is behind the murder of Foggy Nelson. This twist reframes Bullseye's killing spree as part of a larger, more sinister scheme orchestrated by the Fisk family, adding another layer of complexity to the story. The shocking moment is punctuated by Matt's self-sacrifice, as he takes a bullet for his most dangerous enemy, Kingpin, a moment echoing an earlier conversation with Poindexter about the moral duty of defending even the worst of foes. This episode stands as one of the strongest entries in Born Again and rivals some of the best moments of the series' third season. It also highlights the frustration of what could have been a season that, if it had remained true to its original narrative, might have been much more consistent and engaging. The shift to a more cohesive story in these final episodes provides hope for the future, especially with the confirmed all-original creation for Season 2. If Born Again had been like these last 2 episodes from the start, it could have avoided much of the narrative chaos seen earlier in the season. The lack of the suit in some of the most compelling moments proves that the show's strength doesn't solely rely on Daredevil's costume but on the power of its characters and plot. This is a significant turn for the show, leaving fans excited for what's to come in Season 2, which promises to be fully realized, crafted with care, and free of the messy edits that held back its predecessor.